How you going? Just asking you where your family originally came from.
Okay, well, my mum's side, I'm actually from the First Fleet, so my sixth generation great-grandfather is Frederick Meredith.
Well, I was born in Sudan, and also my parents were born in Sudan as well.
My family are Italian.
Switzerland.
From Thailand.
No idea. I'm European, obviously, but...
I'm an orphan, sorry.
My dad's Cypriot, my mum's Irish, and apparently we're related to Ned Kelly somewhere, so...
Wow, the famous bushranger Ned Kelly.
The UK.
Okay, how long ago did they come here?
They didn't. I came here.
Oh, you came here, okay.
Well, no, Dad met Mum here when he was on R&R from Vietnam War.
Oh, so he came for love. He moved here for love.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, people have their roots all over the world. My parents came from India and England. And Selby is going to find out about some early Chinese immigrants who came to Australia in the 1850s. Selby comes from Guangzhou in the southern part of China. He's only been in Australia for just over 2 months. As an only child, he misses his parents in China a lot and often chats to them on Skype. In 2009, he graduated with a bachelor degree from the South China Agricultural University.
I got the bachelor's degree in the discipline of animal science in China, and now I'm studying agricultural business in the University of Adelaide. I studied in the Wake campus, and it's a beautiful place. I live in the Turek Gardens, one of the most beautiful areas. Because, you know, in China, I never see such a beautiful areas as so many plants and grass and something like that. My favorite hobby is snooker. I have a Chinese name called Lu Jianyong, but in Australia, people usually tend to call me Selby, because Selby is one of the most famous snooker players in Britain, and I love playing snooker. That's why I choose the name Selby as my nickname. I've come to Sovereign Hill to find out more about how the Chinese people have to experience the hardship in Sovereign Hill and what they live and how do they work, that kinds of things. I know in Sovereign Hill, it is a very famous gold mine, small town in Australian history. It is reported that when the first ounce of gold has been digged out in Sovereign Hill, there are 3,000 of Chinese people coming to Sovereign Hill in one day, seeking their fortunes.
So Selby, you're in Sovereign Hill's recreation of one of the Chinese camps that was set up in the mid-1850s.
All right.
The camps were set up in order to control the Chinese population on the goldfields and to minimise racial tension.
Okay.
This tent over here depicts how new arrivals would have lived on the goldfields. So, as you can see, they've got all their equipment, their travel equipment with them. They still have their Chinese clothing with them. They're yet to adapt to the Australian goldfield society.
I know that most of them come from the southern part of China, which is my hometown near Hong Kong. I have made a phone call to my mom, and she said no one of my relatives has ever come to Australia for seeking gold.
This is the Chinese temple, which was also a part of the Chinese camp at the time.
Keep away the evil spirits.
The temple is actually, I think, is the only way that they can express their worships to their ancestors. Anna told me this a place as well for them to gathering against the European protesters. It's a good place, I suppose, really traditional Chinese style. I don't really understand what they say because they use the character that they actually used 200 years ago. Yeah, but I know this one. This one says, fat pigs for sale.
So Selby, to get you into the feel of the 1850s, let's go and get you into some 1850s costume. Would you like that?
Oh, sure, I like it. It's interesting.
Good, come this way.
Oh.
Just looking into here with a small smile for me. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Why are you dressed like that?
I'm pretending to be a miner.
And have you been gold panning yet or not?
No.
Not yet.
Later.
Later.
Well, this is actually the red coat marching along the main street. And they say if you're against the law of the British law, they will shoot you. They have guns here. I'm just wondering whether they will shoot or not.
Stop! Arms! Out the way, that's my mount!
He shouts at me.
Citizens of the Ballarat, people of empire! Squad! Order! Arms! Advance! Arms! 3, 4, 5!
They will shoot. Excuse me?
Hey, how are you?
Can I just take a photo with you? Yeah.
Yes, certainly.
Hello. Now, I'm getting on a coach and heading towards the pan for the gold. I suppose the horses has been trained.
Yes, yes.
And they know what you are asking them to do.
They're pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm going to find some gold now. There's not so much gold in the upstream. I might just try down there. I don't think I can find any gold. It seems there's no nugget here. It's just because my poor technique that makes me not finding any golds. Aha! Here it is. I finally find it. You see the big piece of nugget here. It's worth millions of dollars.
So here we go, placing the gold into the water.
Amazing.
So here you are. That's 3 kilos of gold.
Wow, that's pretty heavy.
It is heavy, isn't it?
Can I just take that away?
No, you're not going anywhere.
Before this, I haven't heard about Sovereign Hill yet, and I don't think Australia has such a period of history that the Chinese people will go to Australia for mining. But after this, I would think that Sovereign Hills is actually a very good place to give the Chinese people as well as people from other countries to give them some basic information of this kind of history. Ah, handsome boy. I like it. I like it. I'll just send back to my parents and see what their response are. I suppose they will be very happy.
Oh, certainly. I'll just weigh it for you.
Yeah. When I see the poster, I do remember that I have such an experience of finding such a big nuggets of gold. Oh, this is terrific. Monster nugget. You know, I'm the infamous gold digger in the town.
So Selby learnt some Australian history and found some gold. That sounds like a pretty successful day. That's it for the show. Here's what's coming up next week. Music lover Riff tries out the didgeridoo. Priya volunteers at Riding for the Disabled. And Racer and her mum pamper themselves on a girls' day out. See you next time.